Super important lesson, guys. What's up? A lot of people, they don't treat prepositions with respect. They think they're not a big deal. Some people do think they're a big deal, which is great because they are. So when it comes to prepositions, whether you consider using them, right, to come up with your own statement or sentence, or if you refrain from using them, or you're reading and trying to understand how they work or function, it's really important in English. It's one of the most hardest concepts. Sometimes even natives, they mess them up or they misuse them. I know I have, I'm human. So I just want to mention that you really need to practice them, okay? You want to be able to read and understand exactly how they function in a given sentence or statement. Basically, what does the sentence mean as a result of the preposition, okay? Because depending on using to or for or in or at or of, they could really change the meaning of the message, okay? So using a particular one changes the meaning or gives it some kind of particular or specific meaning. Not using them at all can also affect the meaning of a sentence or detail. So let's take a look at one related to politics. So I was, on Yahoo reading some headlines on my smartphone, and this came up. So this is the random headline. So, the little titles, captions on news reports. US bombs to Israel. Now, if I'm illiterate or if I'm not really that familiar with the English language, it could be a little bit tricky for me to understand what's going on here. I could guess maybe, okay, here we have like some subject, we have this noun, US. Okay, most of us are familiar with this. It's not us, it's the United States, right? A country. Bombs, most of us are probably familiar with this verb, right? And we have to in Israel. Now, if we don't know what to means, we might just guess that, maybe the US is bombing Israel or something like that, right? It's attacking it. But if we know what to means, then based on this context, we can realize and understand that this government is sending bombs to Israel, okay? Maybe Israel has bought bombs from it, or it's just giving it to this country for free. Who knows? All right, so that's the thought process whenever you're reading a sentence, okay? You need to know how the preposition works here. So to answer the question, obviously, in this context, even though the verb isn't there, the word sends, it does mean to send it, okay? So this second one would be correct. So just a quick review. So US bombs to Israel. This is short for, because it's coming from a headline. They're not going to contain all the words, the United States government is sending bombs to Israel. That's all it means. So, you want to be familiar with prepositions. Now, if they didn't have to, the preposition to, in the headline, in the title, US bombs Israel, no preposition at all, at least not this one, the word to, then it is what it means. The US attacked Israel by using bombs. Do you see how one word, the presence or absence of one word, in this case a preposition, the preposition to, can radically change or alter the meaning of a given sentence? So just be careful, guys, whenever you read information or use or utilize a word in a sentence, you want to know how it affects the meaning. Super important. Please like, share, and subscribe, and see you guys pretty soon.